Imagine this. The sun is setting. The air is getting colder. You are lost in the desert. You have no food, no water, and no shelter. What do? This is a survival situation. The desert can get very cold at night. You need to stay warm to survive. Your most important job is to find or build a shelter. Without shelter, your body will lose heat fast. This can lead to hypothermia, a dangerous condition. You could get sick or even die. We need to act fast and stay focused. Finding shelter is your top priority. Look around you. What do you see? Are there any hills, large rocks, trees? These can all provide some protection from the elements. Even a small amount of shelter can make a big difference. It can help block the wind and keep you warmer. This is important for your survival. Remember, time is running out, the sun is going down, and the temperature is dropping. We need to find a suitable location and build our shelter before darkness sets in. Not all shelter locations are created equal. When you're out in the wilderness, the location of your shelter can make the difference between life and death. It's not just about finding a place to rest, it's about finding a place that will keep you safe from the elements and any potential dangers that the environment might throw at you. You need to find a spot that offers the best chance of survival. This means considering various factors that can affect your safety and comfort. The right location can protect you from harsh weather, provide you with resources, and keep you away from hazards. Here's what to look for. Protection from the wind. Wind can strip away your body heat and make it difficult to stay warm. A good shelter location should be naturally protected from the wind. This can be achieved by finding a spot that is shielded by natural barriers. Find a spot that is naturally sheltered from the wind. Look for areas that are surrounded by large rocks, dense vegetation, or other natural features that can block the wind. These natural barriers can make a significant difference in your ability to stay warm and comfortable. Look for dips in the ground, large rocks, or dense vegetation. Dry ground. It's important to find a spot that is dry. Wet ground can sap your body heat and make it difficult to stay warm. Avoid areas that are prone to flooding or that have standing water. Avoid areas that could flood if it rains or snows. Look for higher ground. Higher ground is less likely to flood and can provide better drainage. This can help keep your shelter dry and comfortable. Stay away from dead trees, steep slopes, or areas with loose rocks. These can pose significant hazards. Dead trees can fall without warning, steep slopes can lead to landslides, and loose rocks can shift and cause injury. Once you've found a few potential spots, carefully assess each one. Take your time to evaluate the pros and cons of each location. Consider factors like proximity to water, availability of firewood, and overall safety. Choose the location that offers the most protection and the least risk. Your shelter is your sanctuary in the wilderness. By carefully selecting the right location, you can ensure that you stay safe, warm, and comfortable, no matter what challenges the environment throws your way. Now that you have a location, it's time to gather building materials. Look for these natural resources. Branches. Find sturdy branches for the frame of your shelter. Rocks. Use rocks to secure the base of your branches. Leaves, grass, and debris. These materials will act as insulation, trapping heat inside your shelter. Gather as much as you can carry. You can always gather more later if needed. Remember, more insulation means a warmer shelter. Alright, let's build a basic shelter. First, create a support structure by leaning a long, sturdy branch against a rock or tree trunk. This forms the backbone of your shelter. Next, add ribs by leaning smaller branches against the main branch, creating a rib-like structure. Then, insulate by piling leaves, grass, and debris on top of and around the ribs. Make sure to pack it down to create a thick layer. Congratulations! You've built a basic survival shelter. Now let's improve it. Section 6. Staying warm. Insulation is key. The key to staying warm in your shelter is insulation. Add as much insulation as possible. Here's how. Layer up. Wear all your clothes even if they are wet. Use natural materials. Stuff your shelter with dry leaves, grass, pine needles, or even your backpack. Body heat. Your body heat is your best source of warmth. Huddle up with your knees close to your chest. Remember, the more insulation you have, the warmer you will be. Section 7. Safety first, avoiding common mistakes. Building a survival shelter is important, but safety comes first. Here are some mistakes to avoid. Building too close to water. Flash floods can happen quickly. Choosing a shelter exposed to the elements. Make sure your shelter offers protection from wind, rain, and snow, ignoring potential hazards. Watch out for falling rocks, dead branches, and wildlife. By avoiding these mistakes, you'll increase your chances of survival. Section 8. Essential Survival Tips Beyond Shelter. Building a shelter is just one part of surviving the night. While a shelter can protect you from the elements, there are other crucial steps to ensure your safety and well-being. Here are some other important tips. Signal for help. Making yourself visible to rescuers is paramount. If you have a cell phone, try to get a signal and call for help. Move to higher ground if necessary, as it might improve your chances of getting a signal. Use a mirror or build a signal fire if possible. Reflecting sunlight with a mirror can catch the attention of aircraft or distant rescuers. A signal fire, especially one that produces a lot of smoke, can be seen from miles away. Stay hydrated. Even if you don't feel thirsty, try to drink small sips of water throughout the night. Dehydration can set in quickly and impair your judgment and physical abilities. If you find a water source, ensure it's safe to drink. Boil it if you can or use purification tablets. A positive attitude can make a big difference in a survival situation. Keeping your spirits up can help you think more clearly and make better decisions. Practice deep breathing or meditation to stay calm and focused. Remember, your goal is to survive until you can get help. Every small step you take increases your chances of being found and rescued. Stay determined, stay hopeful, and never give up. The wilderness can be unforgiving, but with the right mindset and actions, you can make it through. Section 9. Be prepared. Planning for the unexpected. The best way to survive a night in the wilderness is to be prepared. Preparation is key to ensuring your safety and well-being when venturing into the great outdoors. Whether you're planning a short hike or a multi-day expedition, having a solid plan can make all the difference. Before you go hiking or exploring, follow these tips. Tell someone your plans. It's crucial to inform a friend or family member about your itinerary. This includes where you're going, the trails you'll be taking, and your expected return time. In case of an emergency, this information can be vital for search and rescue teams. Let someone know where you're going and when you expect to be back. Pack essential gear. Your gear should be tailored to the environment and duration of your trip. Always carry a map and compass, even if you have a GPS device, as technology can fail. Extra clothing is essential to protect against unexpected weather changes. Always carry a map, compass, extra clothing, food, and water. Learn basic survival skills. These skills include knowing how to start a fire, build a shelter, and find clean water. Fire can provide warmth, signal for help, and cook food. A shelter can protect you from the elements, and knowing how to find and purify water is crucial for your survival. Knowing how to build a fire, find shelter, and signal for help can save your life. In addition to these skills, it's also important to carry a first aid kit and know how to use it. Basic first aid knowledge can help you treat injuries and prevent infections until help arrives. Remember, being prepared can make all the difference in a survival situation. By taking the time to plan and prepare, you can enjoy your outdoor adventures with confidence, knowing that you're ready for whatever comes your way. Stay safe, stay prepared, and happy exploring.